month is special. September is the month in which we celebrate education, the month where we also do some introspection into what we have achieved and areas where much more work needs to be done. This year, the theme for Education Month is promoting wellness in communities through quality education. For those of us who have been following through the years, the phrase quality education is a recurrent one. And that is because quality education is so important in the achievement of our many goals. It provides our learners with the capabilities they require to eventually become economically productive. It's to develop social livelihoods, to contribute to peaceful and democratic societies, and to enhance the well-being of members of the communities. A quality education should lead to a productive and prosperous life for our communities, for the citizens of Guyana. We recognize that a community that is healthy, that is well, is more likely to focus on their children's learning and to value their own health and also their environment. They will not be engaged in violence, in tobacco use, in substance abuse, and other risky behaviors. They will embrace mental health and good nutrition. These citizens will make decisions towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. Education, quality education, is the vehicle for change, for holistic and sustainable change, change that goes beyond awareness. Our education system must involve, as W.E.B. Du Bois advocates, training within and without the walls of the school, and mold and develop men and women. Indeed, let's embrace quality education as we see how it can be a powerful tool in promoting the overall health and wellness of our communities, and in so doing, our nation. May God help us to do this, as I remember the words of the former Minister of Education, Dr. Rupert Roopnarine: if education fails, all else fails.
Today marks a very significant day in the calendar of the Ministry of Education. That is the launch of Education Month 2017. This year, Education Month is celebrated under the theme, promoting wellness in communities through quality education. Quality education is critical to the wellness of communities, and by extension, the nation. You might be asking yourself, what is wellness? Wellness in this context may be defined as an active process through which people become aware of and make choices towards more successful existence. Quality education therefore impacts wellness, since it enables people to develop all of their attributes and skills to achieve their potential as human beings and members of society through the creation of an enabling environment. In the words of Delors Commission UNESCO 1996, Education is at the heart of both personal and community development. Its mission is to enable each of us, without exception, to develop all our talents to the fullest and to realize our creative potential, including responsibility for our own lives and the achievement of our personal aims. Quality education is a human right and a public good. It is against this backdrop that we at the Ministry of Education have been working assiduously to ensure our children from every part of Guyana, including the hinterland, enjoy the best possible education. We have provided the foundation for equity and purposeful development by improving the quality of teacher education. This entailed developing continuous professional development programs geared at addressing our teachers' weaknesses. The provision is made also for training and coaching in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and literacy, STEM and literacy. We have started to align our teaching with the curriculum and with the resources that our students need so that we could attain the best possible outcomes. We have provided classroom materials and supplies to schools, including laptops, tablets, and the like. We've begun to review the curriculum with a view of ensuring alignment with national and community needs. Madam Chair, we have looked and we have started to explore how we could enhance the physical facilities so our children could enjoy a good and conducive learning environment. So we have looked at the maintenance of our dormitories and the other classroom facilities, the construction and rehabilitation of new quarters for our teachers. We have also started to foster community alliance by the appointment of a PTA, a national PTA coordinator, and subsequently we will see a school support unit coming on board. All of these, Madam Chair, all of these things that I'm mentioning, they have to do with providing quality education. We have started to look at how we could strengthen the management system of our schools by training our education officials, providing transportation for students that we have seen in the President's program with the buses and bicycles and boats and so on. Particularly, Madam Chair, our intention is to ensure that our children attend school, they are punctual, that they achieve and that they are able to fulfill their potential. All of these things, Madam Chair, would have been provided in terms of improving our quality of education delivery.
People, please pay attention. This is a new dispensation. We're starting a revolution that requires real round-the-clock application. All hands on deck, yes. We need you to join in this process with a holistic view. We're redefining the meaning of quality education because we really want to transform this nation. Promotion of positive thoughts and emotions, striking a balance with intimacy and interaction, finding fulfillment in your job and realizing career applications. These are some of my suggestions. We need to put efforts towards everyone's health and safety in the classroom, in the home, and in the community, taking care of our environment and managing spirituality. People, listen to me. So people, please pay attention. This is a new dispensation. We start in a revolution that requires real round-the-clock application. All hands on deck, yes. We need you to join in this process with a holistic view. We redefining the meaning of quality education because we really want to transform this nation. Putting efforts towards everyone's health and safety in the classroom, in the home, and in the community. No matter where you're from, you want what's best for yourself and your family. So wellness is a thing that will benefit everybody. People, please pay attention. This is a new dispensation. We start in a revolution that requires real round-the-clock application. All hands on deck. Yes, we need you to join in this process with a holistic view. Compromise, communicate, listen, and be sensitive. Schools need to change the educational narrative, become aware of what's out happening in our society, and encouraging each child to be the best that they can be. So people, please pay attention. This is a new dispensation. We start in a revolution that requires real round-the-clock application. All hands on deck, yes. We need you to join in this process with a holistic view. People, please pay attention. Thank you.
Education Month gives the Ministry of Education both the time and the opportunity to reach out to all our stakeholders. All hands on deck. Teachers, students, parents, organizations, and the general public. We will galvanize our resources to showcase education, whether it be through fairs, rallies, the radio, television programs, and social media, to name a few of the activities scheduled throughout the month, which ends on October 5th. This month will also provide us with the opportunity to show appreciation and take the time to listen to feedback, because feedback is important, as it certainly helps with the strengthening of strategies and systems. But we would also like to hear from those who have good stories to tell, with constructive advice on how they achieved their goals. What can we do differently? What can we do to improve our schools? This has to be a team effort with all stakeholders investing in the future of Guyana, and particularly our young people. The overarching priorities for the Ministry of Education, therefore, will see us focusing for this new academic year on 1, reducing the disparity in education by making sure all schools are working to the same high standard. The government of Guyana has as a principal objective of its public policy to strengthen the administration of the 10 regions and to improve the delivery of education and other public services. As part of that policy, there will be the establishing of regional technical institutes to provide access to technical education for a greater number of the country's young people. Secondly, improving the quality of our education with continued revised testing methods and embracing the enhancement of technology in the classroom. This priority will be led by none other than NSERD and CPC. Thirdly, we're going to ensure that every child has access to quality education, which is a priority of this government. Providing transportation to get children to school is exemplified by none other than His Excellency President David Granger through the 5Bs initiative that has commissioned buses, boats, and bicycles in both the hinterland and the coastal communities.